My country people them. Today na Monday, the 9th of September 2019, and John Mbah Akuro, he become on live yesterday when na Sunday, the 8th of September, and he get a message. I go give my opinions and my commentary at the end of this presentation. But first, wanna listen.
My dear people of Ambazonia, accept Sunday afternoon greetings from me, John Mbah Akuro. Today is the 8th of September in the year of our Lord 2019. This communication is mainly going to be about the recent move that we have seen from the Secretariat of the United Nations Organization with plans to disburse the sum of about $17 million translated into CFA or converted into CFA gives a sum of 10 billion CFA to the government of La République du Cameroon to bolster their efforts to intensify the war, to intensify the decimation, to intensify the genocide on the people of the southern Cameroons. I know there are quite some people who see that, as they have seen other actions in the past, as the death sentence to our hopes and aspirations for freedom, to our hopes and aspirations to self-determination.
Okay, my country people them. When I don't listen to John Mbah Akuro, he talk with his own words, your own face, and your own voice. He talk say the United Nations Secretary General, it don't give the Cameroon government $17 million, when about 10 billion francs CFA cash. And he talk say this, so that money they go use them for intensify the decimation of the so-called Ambazonia, and say that one it could be now the death sentence to their hopes and the aspirations of the so-called independence. No be me I talk him. Now John Mbah Akuro, your own words, that way he use them. If you don't believe me, go for your YouTube channel, go watch them. The video still there for there. Okay. But now, I give una my opinions and my own commentary. Say me una understand, say this, so the United Nations, now every single country on this planet. And if una truly believe, say una they at war, when two parties they fight that war, on one side you get Cameroon, on the other side you get so-called Ambazonia. But where did the United Nations they tell una? They tell una say they don't take their own side. Say they no support Ambazonia, they support na the Cameroon government. So me wanna ask una self, say una fi ever can win that kind of fight where the whole world they don't choose their own side and they choose na Cameroon government. Me wanna first answer that question for me. But John Mbah Akuro continue. Wanna listen.
The sites to set aside a sum of 10 billion CFA to assist the government that is perpetrating, visiting genocide on unarmed people. Is that the role of the United Nations? Is that why the United Nations was created? My dear people, this brings us back to the simple assertion that I've always said, that we are on our own.
Some my country people them, John Mbah Akuro, it don't talk one thing where I don't tell una for more than 1 year now. It don't finally accept them. Say Ambazonians, the day on their own, they don't get a single international partner. Not a single country in the world recognize Ambazonia as anything. Now the reality that now themselves Ambazonians that they accept them, say the day on their own, because the international community headed by the United Nations, they don't clearly take a side. They talk say we go support the Cameroon government with $17 million. And another thing we want to get for understand now, say, since the beginning of this crisis, since 2016 till today, if we add up every single penny where Ambazonians they don't ever contribute them, say they want go destabilize Cameroon. If we add them up from changshuboys.com, citizens levy, block by block, from fundraising to fundraising, from church to church, basket to basket, Sunday offering, or all come back kind jangy houses the way they don't enter for they beg money. If we add up all that money, it not go even reach 1/4 of the $17 million way United Nations they give Cameroon government. Say make it go sort out the Anglophone zone. Now the reality that. So John Mbah Akuro, it don't reveal to we the fact say it is so. Ambazonia, they be isolated. They don't get any international partner. First of all, we understand say Nigeria, when their only neighbor when you go to the west. Now Nigeria, it be catch their so-called leaders, them like Sisiku Ayuktabe, they send them for Yaoundé before we lock them up for life. Now Nigeria be do that one. So Ambazonians, as you call yourselves, when I look around una, and then when I ask una self, say, if we not get a single, not one single international country where it recognize una, I did just talk about recognition, not even say they support una in any way, no. Where they even just recognize una not get one. Then the question for una say, una go then get that independence now by what magic? Wait it go happen for make and say una get independence. When we, after all this time, una don't cry genocide, no man no hear. Una cry say una there for war, no man no hear. Una cry go up, come down, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, WhatsApp, all corner. Una even go for United Nations office for the time where they will hold their annual whatever. Una go put those blue flags there for they make noise there. No man no hear una. Una don't go for American Congress, go to talk for members of parliament or whatever they call themselves for there. No man no hear una. Una don't write letters upon letters, them send out for all kind heads of states around the world. No man no hear una, no man no recognize una. So when I think say when I go get that independence now, by what magic? Now which strategy where when I get them, where when I never use them till today, where it go work when I use them tomorrow? Now the question that. Because when I don't try all things where when I get them, literally when I don't run out of ideas, when I don't run out of strategies, and when I don't run out of money as well. Because in the beginning, people they will contribute money to these caricatures and these crooks because they nobody understand. Say these people, they're native people them. They contribute money, citizens levy. You know, they contribute money from Changshu boys, they contribute money for Sunday offering, they contribute money from Jangi house to Jangi house. But today, because of Operation Sunshine and because we don't reveal the truth about una corruption and all that kind of thing, them, no man they contribute money for una anymore. And then when I think say, time where una be get the money, time when una be get influence of Amber boys on the ground, una no get that international recognition. Now where una no get money, and una no get control of the Amber boys them. Then how una think say una go get that international recognition? Wait till today, not one country no recognize una. Not a single country on the planet it no recognize Ambazonia. And John Mbah Akuro don't admit him. They don't accept him publicly on video. Say yes, we are on our own. Now wait till that way don't happen. And nobody now today, these Ambazonians they realize that they be there on their own. When I listen to Chris Anu,
this is the moment to confiscate anything and everything United Nations has on the ground in our territory. Every United Nations official or piece of equipment that is seen moving or standing anywhere in Ambazonia must be hurriedly, and I mean hurriedly, confiscated.
Some my country people them, when I don't listen to Chris Anu, time where he be talk, say may they confiscate all United Nations properties inside Cameroon. It be actually literally the inside say make Amber boys that attack the United Nations. First of all, may we not understand how stupid, how monumentally stupid that idea be. It they like say this people they drink drunk before they come on Facebook and begin talk nonsense. Because say it so they understand them fully well. Say it so now the United Nations, now the only organization on the planet where if we give them legitimacy, and then they don't try everything possible for make the United Nations or the international community recognize them, but because say it don't fail and every single one of their strategies it don't backfire, now the thing say if they target the United Nations, they go get the United Nations for support them. How stupid are some of these people? Honestly, I don't understand. Okay, But make I explain for una one thing where una not understand my country people them. Wait the way these people they will think, the calculations where they will think for their head, now say it is so, if they cause a massive humanitarian crisis inside Cameroon, they go force the international community. They go force them, they go bring that international attention into Cameroon by force. And now one of the reasons that way these Ambazonians them, they because we are country people them, especially the one them for Manu, for run into Nigeria. And then they work out toxic genocide, say they get people they be displaced, they say war. Because of the thing say when they use those kind of words them, when people they start die, especially when white people they start die, then they go get the international attention. And now why that way time with that missionary Westco, what's the name again? Westco man where they shoot him for bamboo side they kill him. Every time to carry and put on top head. They work at the talk say Westco, Charles Westco. Because they know them fully well say one. Europeans them and Americans them, white people, they go only care when white people they start die. Now the reality that. And so as soon as one white person be die, they carry and put on top head because the thing say they will use that white man for bring international condemnation or international attention. But it backfire. And then the thing say this, so if they target the United Nations itself, when their workers them, they be at risk or they be targeted, it go force them for come in and pay attention to the crisis where they don't cause them, where the Ambazonians, they cause them inside Cameroon. Now they don't get them no international attention. Then they try to force the international attention on the crisis. Now the reality that, and I waited that way they will calculate them, but that one too, it backfire. Yes, it backfired because today, what's happened? The United Nations Secretary General, it don't put aside 10 billion francs, 10 billion francs cash, where they go give them to the Cameroon government for help for sort out the humanitarian problems and the insecurity problem where we get them